I had a big crush on the guy. And then the girl and the guy sit me down and tell me, I have something to tell you. And what they told me was that they were dating.
Pull up a chair, we're talking. Welcome to the show tonight. Speakeasy.
I am famished.
Pinkies out. That actually was really good. Tea. Wink. Welcome back to Speakeasy.
That's
Wh-
it.
Alright. But we are speaking easy.
Very easy. Too easy.
So on today's episode, we are discussing spotting fake friends, and we're going to be sharing some of our stories. So if you are or were a fake friend, maybe you're in this episode today.
Maybe. Most likely.
Definitely. You know you did us wrong.
Yeah. Or maybe not, because actually, let's jump right in. Actually, they tend to be usually oblivious of the things they are doing.
You think that.
Sometimes. Like, sometimes being evil comes so naturally to people.
That they just do it out of
Nothingness.
yes. It's second nature to them.
First nature, even.
So okay, let's start with our stories.
Okay. You go first.
Okay,
You go.
so this is my
Yes.
story. I have two bad stories. The first one was a really important school event.
You're not gonna say what?
No,
Okay.
it's going to be too obvious.
Carry on.
It was a really important school event that required me to wear an evening gown. Obviously, you know it by now. So anyway, on the day, I found out that my partner had contracted, it was either measles or chicken pox or something of that sort, and was not able to attend. So I did not have a partner, and I was crashing out. And then enter my friend, who told me that my dress was ruined and that my makeup was running. And I did not have a mirror, nor did anyone else have a mirror.
Because this was the 1400s.
Nobody had a bag.
But that was not nice. I can still remember so clearly. I can still remember the whole thing. My mother had to go there.
And the friend was still insisting that my dress was ruined.
In
while,
front of my mother.
yeah. It was not a good day, but I was practically on the floor throwing up and crying and shaking
And
back
friend
and
was
forth.
just like, I said what I said.
Yeah, you look ugly.
And your dress torn.
Yeah.
But it wasn't. She actually looked like a little princess. And friend, you know. You know. I don't need to say anything. Anyway.
Safe to say that we are no longer friends. It took a
long time.
Yeah. I attract some questionable friends. I feel like I am the easier target between the two of us.
Definitely. Plus, I have my set friends.
Yeah.
I don't let anybody in. And my friends are saints. They are literally in the textbook of what friends should be like. The pictures are there.
Yeah, definitely. That is true. But you have had some questionable friends.
No, I have.
But I have great friends.
Yeah.
It's just that sometimes people let themselves into my circle without being invited. They just like, oh, let's go and befriend this.
Oh! No. Yeah, we both are actually, thankfully,
We have a core group that's pretty good.
from like for years now.
Yeah.
We both picked them up the same time.
Yeah,
Actually,
at
it's been
primary school.
It's been 20 years. It takes a lot of work and effort and being there for one another. And
A lot
not
of
just-
forgiveness.
Yes.
A
And
lot of understanding.
it has to be almost at a family level where you treat them like siblings, where you can't just like cut them off. So, as much as I love to cut people off, like there's certain people that you can't. It's like they are family. Like
But then at the same time, there's some friends that the things they do deserve to be cut out.
no,
And then
I
there's
mean,
other
yeah,
friends that would not do anything remotely close to that so they don't get cut out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, definitely. There's certain people that you have to forgive because
Yeah.
you know their intentions were not the same as somebody who.
Yeah. Back to me.
Yeah, back to you. I think we're just.
So one of my bad stories was when I had this really serious illness when I was in high school. I'm not going to say what grade. I was out from school for like maybe 3 weeks because I was that sick. I think it was allergy. So this whole time I was sick, I was dying, thinking about how I'm going to go back to school and what my grand entrance is going to be like and how all of my friends were probably missing me so much
Oh, shame.
and that they're all going to be so happy to see me. Then, let me tell you, when that day arrived, I get to school and then I find out that my two friends, one was a guy and one was a girl, I had a big crush on the guy. And then the girl and the guy sit me down and tell me, I have something to tell you.
Oh my god.
And what they told me was that they were dating. And then I had to pretend to be okay.
Oh, not intentional.
I had to
Maybe
pretend to be okay for the rest of the day. And then I came home and I was like, what the just happened?
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was horrifying.
Another 3 weeks at home.
No, it wasn't that dramatic, but I remember furiously writing in my diary.
Regina George style.
Yeah. Anyway, that friendship went on for maybe about a month more. And then I was like, no, this ain't working out.
Thank
Yeah.
God. Because, I mean, now that we look back, certain
Honestly,
people, they deserve to stay in high school.
yeah.
They deserve to stay your high school friends.
And nothing more.
No.
Not even high school. They deserve for like just that period of your life and then you're done with it. Like now even, there are some people who still insist on worming their way back into my lives. And my life. I'm not a cat. And I think the thing about fake friends or friends that are just bad is that they will never ever show up when it counts.
Oh, never.
Never. They will tell you that they will be there. They will make these amazing promises to you. And then when it's time to deliver, they just aren't there.
No, no, no.
And
Actions speak louder than words.
yeah, definitely. And if they are there, then you're going to know you're going to have a bad time.
You're going to have a bad time. There's going to be some drama. There's going to be attention
Complaints.
taken off you.
Because maybe they might need to faint on cue. Who knows? Speaking from personal experience. So another big thing is they never ever clap for you. Or if they do,
Oh.
it's always in secret. They won't ever do it in like a public platform because they already know the amount of shit they've spoken about you.
to other people.
So
to
they
someone of
they
all.
can't just like say well done in a public space.
It's always very
Yeah.
secret. It's very low key. It's always spoken about in advance, but then when the time comes, it's just like, where the are you?
There's a complete silence.
Exactly.
They never
Crickets.
congratulate you for anything.
And oh my god, let's talk about how people's faces look when you tell them good news.
Yeah, like oh okay.
Oh.
That's
Moving
nice, I
on.
suppose.
They like,
Anyway, back to me.
yeah, like when you're speaking to somebody and you can see that they're just waiting for you to finish what you're saying
So they can speak.
so they can speak. You're not even taking what you're saying into consideration.
That is a major thing. That's one way to spot a fake friend. I think another big one is lying. Lying about just anything to get attention on them. Like,
Like lying about your friend or lying to your friend.
no, your friend lying about unnecessary crap just to get attention.
Oh yeah. To other people.
Yes!
Oh, okay.
Why is it always such a...
I don't know.
challenge.
I don't know. Oh, this is a big one, and I always find myself in these situations. I don't know if I am guilty of it. Please, somebody call me out on it. But like when people put you down around other people, when there's other people around,
Yeah.
like they tend to pick on certain things.
That is such a big thing. Yes.
They like talk shit about you. Like I told you this in confidence.
Like,
and now
this is a talking point now. Let us bring this up in a room full of people.
people
Yeah.
who like, let's say I have a crush on somebody, and then they in the room, and then you bring it up in front of them.
Another thing is, if a group of people are making fun of you, and rather than defending you, your friend is at the center of this.
They probably even started it.
Exactly. And that's like mad.
Yeah.
And you would think this is just high school things. But let me
No.
tell you, I experienced this last year. Yes, last year. Where people are like, ha ha ha, I can't believe you said this. And then there's my friend in the middle of this saying, yeah, I can't believe she said that. How the... Yeah.
Okay, but like there's a difference, because now this just made me think of like how we are with our internal people.
No, there's a big
There's
difference.
a big difference, because we all talk shit about one another to
There's
each
a
other,
big
and
difference.
it's like funny, but like there's
If it's a group of strangers and they're talking about something that was not, that you know and your friend knows was a bad moment in your life,
and it's like it makes you feel uncomfortable
Yes.
and cringe.
that's a bad friend right there.
No, you need to differentiate. Like if it's your inner circle where you're all just like roasting one another, it's all lighthearted, nobody's getting upset, nobody's like feeling like shit low key, then that's fine. Like if everyone's having a good time, but if you know that you're making your friend feel uncomfortable in front of, let's say, this guy that you like, and
Or I'd rather not say.
like just to make yourself feel better, like
Yeah.
putting the next person down just to make yourself feel better, that's really
That's
messed up.
another one. Pointing out your friend's insecurities as a joke as well.
Oh yes,
Like, I can't believe you gained so much weight this year. Ha ha ha. You were so thin.
oh my god, what happened to your face?
Yeah, why do you have such a large pimple now? These are no, these are not nice things. These are not nice people.
We could go on and on and on and on, because people suck.
But at the same time, we do have amazing friends who would literally stay up at night making churros for you. I think spotting a good friend, if they are willing to drop anything to assist you when you need that.
When you really, really need that.
Exactly.
And at
Like,
the same
a
time,
lot of people don't do that and would never do that.
no. It like when you are, it's not about the good times only.
Yeah.
You need to look around and stop when you are like in one of the worst times in your life, and look at the people who's around you.
And
Like,
how are they reacting to this?
exactly.
Because if they are all like, yay, let's go, let's have more fun, and not like concerned about your well-being in any way, then you need to reevaluate the type of people that you have around you. Friends who are only there like in a materialistic way.
Yeah.
Like, friends are great. Sometimes certain people will gift you over the limit. And like they try to buy your affection.
Yeah, that's not.
Yeah, just buying stuff for someone does not automatically make them, or if somebody buys stuff for you, it doesn't automatically make them a better person. It just makes them someone who has money. Yeah, that's not a good
That's
thing.
never something that should be taken into consideration of whether somebody's a good friend or not, because that's not it at all. It's how you show up emotionally, it's how you show up genuinely. It's
And then also, I think another big thing is how they react to big moments in your life.
Yes, that's the face thing again.
Like if there's something huge happening in your life and they don't show up or they don't acknowledge it in any way at all, or they just like, oh, okay. Yeah,
and they brush it off.
congratulations. Yeah, because it means nothing compared to the amazing things going on in their lives.
Then the reactions that we've gotten over the years,
it's not
disgusting. People are like, look at us, and they're just like
blank.
Like, okay, why did I say anything? I'm gonna go jump off a cliff now.
And then also another one is, it just flew out of my head.
I don't know. Okay, but while she's thinking, like, I think there's certain things that you need to pick up on if a friend makes fun of you on, like stuff that you can't control, like whether it's your like looks, financial stuff, your home, your family. There's certain things you just don't pick on, and like there's certain types of stuff you don't say, like jokes you don't make. And especially if you know this person is kind of sensitive about it and stuff, like and if you notice this friend of yours is constantly like picking at it, then honestly nothing is worth going through all of that.
No, not at all.
Friend is worth you feeling like shit. No
Yeah,
friend.
that's true. I can't think of the thing that I was thinking of. What was it?
I don't know. Put your hands up. Put your hands
I
up.
don't want to. Okay. Oh, if they make fun of you.
We said that like 8 times. What the hell?
I got nothing. Okay, now it's your turn to share a story.
I'm gonna go to high school.
Side school.
High school.
Stop it, Vinay. You know that meme where people have to cover themselves with pizza boxes
Oh yeah. When they forget about you
and the carpet? Megan had a similar situation.
Shame. I had that experience multiple times. I'm not gonna lie. Like I did have a few questionable friends and friend experiences. Like they used to forget that I
Had a little bit too much of tea.
say, is it?
Go on with your story.
They used to just forget about my existence and that I need to eat and like when I used to stay there, and mind you, this was in like school, so like I shouldn't just I wasn't able to just walk out as I do now. More like run away.
Shame.
What?
That must have been rough for you.
Yeah, Bianca, I can't remember I used to message you all.
No.
Because I should. Because my father and my mother
would forbid her from going ever back to that house.
Any house. And not only that, they would show up there the next second.
Yeah.
So like,
and they would say like, let's
Come on.
go home.
Let's go.
Get your stuff.
Get your coat, darling.
We're leaving. Good friends
are hard to come by.
They are like Fritz.
Fritz.
I remember what I wanted to say.
What? They don't make fun of you.
No, shut up. So, good friends will defend you. If somebody spoke badly about you, whether you are there or whether you are not there or wherever you are, if somebody is talking bad about my friend, I am going to defend them. And that is
regardless of who is speaking.
That is how you spot a fake friend. Because if they do not rush to your defense, they don't care about you.
And so somebody shouldn't even feel comfortable talking shit about you to a friend.
Exactly. Because that means that they are not your friend and they are speaking badly about you as well.
Because I know if somebody has to speak to me about like one of my friends, I think I would charge
you would defend them. Yeah.
It's instinct.
Yeah. You would want to protect the people that you care about.
Like a mama bear.
That's true. You would want to stand up for them.
Yeah.
Not allow this trashy
man or woman
or talk, thing to talk.
Oh, I have one.
Yes.
You shouldn't allow when you get into a relationship.
Yes.
Don't forget about your friends.
That's a big one, because sometimes these people will get into relationships and forget that they had this friendship with you. You automatically become a bad influence and they don't want to have anything to do with you. Meanwhile,
you are like just there like being supportive and like,
exactly.
You go girl.
And you are oblivious.
When's the wedding? But anyway, like I have done that. I cut out my whole life when I was in relationship.
Oh my God.
And it happens. You are oblivious to it. But what's important is realizing and
making amends and getting your life back in track. Because as much as you can blame other people
your whole life. Yes, you can't blame other people. That was on me.
No matter what's going on, you have to take responsibility. Like, you can be going through things, but it's your responsibility for once you come out of these things to apologize and say,
to fix everything.
Even if you did not mean to offend someone or upset them in any way at all, it's how you take accountability. How you make positive changes out of that is what counts.
Yeah. Like the people care about you don't treat them like shit. Because once they stop caring about you, then you're going to realize their
That
value.
you have no one.
And you have nobody. And that's only going to be because of your actions. So, like, realize the things you're doing.
And then also maybe talk to them about the things that make you feel uncomfortable. I know a lot of girls especially will rather sweep things under the carpet
Or cut people.
and then just cut people off, and then you don't want to have anything to do with them. But if a friendship is important and worth saving, you should talk to the person and have uncomfortable conversations.
Yeah.
Because if you were in a relationship, you would do that.
And people look past so many things in relationships.
But they really do that for friends. I think it's important that we change the way we as society interact with our friends, because friends are a very important thing. I remember growing up, it was such a big thing that your friends are your family.
Yeah.
And these are people that you are choosing to be your family with.
Yeah.
So make wise choices. It's just as important as picking a spouse or whatever else. So put in that effort for your friendships, because friends are important. You can't be getting into relationships and then just forgetting all about yourself, your friends, anyone that mattered. So I think it's very important to put in equal effort as well.
And also take into consideration what your friends are saying, like, because if they care about you and they're noticing something in your life that's in your relationship, even, don't take offense to it. Just take a second and think about it, that this person wouldn't be just telling you anything. Like, take
For
their
no
advice.
reason.
Yeah, take their advice into consideration. Take what they're saying into consideration, and just think moving forward based on that a little bit.
I think that's so important, because sometimes your friends know you better than anyone else knows you, because I feel like you're most vulnerable or you're most open with your friends. Like, you wouldn't necessarily tell a parent or a sibling certain things, but your friends would know. And so if they are telling you something, take that into account, especially if it's people that you trust and you know that they have always been there
for you. And they've never given you a reason to, like, doubt
Exactly.
and stuff like that. So
Oh, and if they need to support you, you'll notice your friends who don't support you.
Yeah.
You'll see what they are not liking and what they are viewing, and if they're not liking and viewing,
and
you'll notice it.
And you can say, like, oh, it's just social media, it's just phones, blah 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 blah. Like, come on, we're in 2026, everything is phones, everything's social media. Like, it doesn't take a lot for them to just like your post, or to, like, just that's the simplest thing. Liking it shows, like, you're supporting, like, a tiny way. Yeah, it doesn't take a lot to show that you care for somebody. And but in saying that, in this, it is busy times, everybody's, not specifically for liking stuff. I'm just saying, like, don't expect your friend to be there constantly for you without you being there for them in return. Like,
you have to put in effort, equal effort.
Like, you can't just expect to receive and take, but you need to also
put in the effort.
Prove yourself. Show your friend that you are there for them. Do the most for them and stuff like that. And don't be selfish. Don't be a selfish.
On that note, we are wrapping up today.
Yeah.
So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
And comment your weird stories below.
Yeah, weird stories are most definitely welcome. Tell us all your fake friend experiences. We'll love to hear it.
And so does everybody else, because let's be real, who doesn't like the tea?
Certainly. We do. I'm done with that.
We love the tea. Your mama's gonna kick your ass.